Hello everyone, this is Eddie again from Easy Credit Solutions. This is part 2 to the video that I just created. Okay, we're going to be discussing how to improve your credit score. Okay, I have 6 basic solutions for you. The first is how to pay your bills on time. Okay, the best way that I suggest you do is keep track of all your expenses, map them out on a calendar, make sure you create a budget plan for yourself on a monthly basis. Okay, the best thing to do is write down how much you bring home on a monthly basis, and also write down how many expenses you have and what is the monthly payment for that specific expense, and make sure you keep track of it. And also on that budget plan, make sure that you keep track of other expenses like gas, your cell phone bill, entertainment. I mean, we all have to have a life too on the side. Of course, everything can't be work, but you want to keep track of all your expenses. That way, when you tend to reach that limit, you're not tempted to go ahead and use your credit card and, let's say, withdraw $100 just because you want to go out with the wife to, let's say, to dinner and a movie. If you can't afford it, I suggest you don't touch your credit card, because what happens is when you over exceed your credit card balances by 35%, what you're doing is you're hurting your credit score. Okay, so try not to do that. Only utilize your credit card as an emergency, or unless you just got a new credit card and you're trying to establish some kind of positive history, then that's the only time you would want to use your credit card to buy something, so that way you can establish some type of positive payment history for your credit report. Okay, another thing is you should never have more than 2 credit cards available to yourself. Why? Because if you tend to apply for more than 2 credit cards, you're considered what is a credit risk. Okay, and it's also a temptation to go ahead and go on a shopping spree, and I don't suggest you do that. If you have 2 credit cards and you're not satisfied with the credit limits that you have, and let's say you just got them, what I suggest is go ahead and use your credit card and make small purchases and make your your payments on time, so you can establish positive credit history. Once you've done that, you can call them up, the creditors, and ask for a credit increase, and they'll be more than happy to do it for you, because obviously they want you to go ahead and use that credit card so they can make the money on the interest. Okay, you'd be surprised. All you got to do is just ask, and it'll be given to you as long as they see that you pay on time. Another one is you want to go ahead and avoid excessive inquiries. What I mean by that is don't apply for too many credit loans or credit cards, because what's going to happen is that these companies, they're going to report it to the credit bureau that you've actually solicited some type of credit from their specific company, and some of these inquiries are called hard inquiries, and they'll stay on your credit report for over 2 years. If they're a soft inquiry, that means they'll come off almost immediately. Okay, and your inquiries on your credit report affected by 10%. And also, you want to give yourself some time. If you're looking to apply for a specific credit or a mortgage loan or an auto loan, I suggest you go ahead and shop around and research. See who gives you the better benefits, who gives you the better rates, who's going to give you the better payment. Don't just get too overexcited just because they're offering you this magnificent product, and you're just going to take up their offer. Make sure you get it in writing too, because a lot of times what happens is we get overeager or over anxious, and we just want to make that purchase right then and there. Especially for those people that tend to be online a lot. You get a lot of pop-ups with those big credit cards and those big offers, and all of a sudden you go ahead and just step in your information and you want to see if you can get approved. Don't do that. Okay, there's a lot of people out there just trying to get your business and your money. You want to make sure that you get the most bang for your buck. Okay, that's very important. Don't forget another thing. Okay, try to create a positive credit history. How can you do that? Make sure that when you apply for credit on the application, try to print clearly. Don't be messy. Make sure you use the same name you always use. Try to be consistent. Don't try to add a middle initial. If you've never used it and you have one, try to always make it the same. Okay, pay your bills on time, people, please. Okay, try to keep yourself organized. Set up a budget. That's important. A lot of people don't tend to do that. It's really important. Okay, and try to always review your credit report 60 to 90 days before you make a big purchase like a home or a car. A lot of times what happens is when people try to apply for a mortgage loan or an auto loan, they won't know until they're there that they have some type of negative credit history, and it's not theirs. Why? It's their fault because they never took the time to go ahead and review their credit report. So make sure you always do that before you make a big purchase. Go to annualcreditreport.com and order a free copy and review it. If you see that everything's clear and everything's yours and it's a positive credit history and you have good credit, then go ahead and go for that mortgage loan or that auto loan. Okay? Otherwise, it'll give you enough time to dispute it and get it off your credit report if it's something that wasn't yours and you were a victim of identity theft. That's so important. Okay? Now, what happens if you fall behind on your credit card payments or some type of loan? First thing to do is automatically contact your lenders. They're more than willing to work with you. Okay? Obviously, they granted you the credit because they believe in you. Sometimes you have your ups and downs. We all have that in life. Okay? They'll work with you. They'll create some kind of settlement plan where you can make a monthly payment to them that you can afford at the moment until you get back on your feet. Okay, that way you don't hurt your credit history and you don't hurt your opportunity with that company, and they're still going to be there to help you and support you. Okay, they're not looking to lose you as one of their clients. Another thing is stop using those credit limits. Okay, stop using them until you're under some type of financial control. Don't look to over exceed those limits just because you need the money right away. And if you need some kind of professional help, then seek it. Okay, usually what I suggest is you can order our free credit report manual, and it tells you how to do it, how to try to settle those accounts, or how to try to get back on your feet. Okay, you can always go to ccrc02.tripod.com/learn how to fix your credit. It's very important. Okay, I hope this video was of some help to you. Shortly I'll be creating another video, another lesson tutorial. I hope that these videos are of some help to you and they give you a little bit of the edge against all these creditors, and just basically give you some knowledge about how credit works. Okay, take good care. Have a good afternoon. Bye bye.